Plastic. Up to 12 million metric tons of plastic enter the oceans every year. That's the equivalent weight of nearly 6.5 million cars. This sheer amount of plastic also contributes to filling over a third of all landfills and can take up to 1,000 years to decompose. As it does, it can permanently leach into our ground, contaminating our oceans, drinking water, wildlife, and agriculture. We think a large contributor to the problem is that people just don't know how much plastic is in their products or how they can find a viable alternative. In order to gain some insights into how much or how little people knew about the issue, we interviewed various students around Laurie's campus.
So I do really like online shopping, but I find it's very hard to find a place where those products are all centralized. Most often, like, sustainable products can be pretty niche. They have like their own websites, and it takes a lot of digging to find those kind of places.
From this, we created an option for a centralized online store for sustainable products.
I think the most unsustainable part of my product is probably not the product itself, but what actually goes into it. So the packaging and the greenhouse gases that are emitted actually creating the packaging.
From this, we thought about biodegradable packing peanuts.
So when shopping online, it's hard for me to know whether or not the product is sustainable, as well as whether or not the packaging is sustainable as well.
From this, we thought of a Chrome extension which allows people to compare information about products online and find more sustainable alternatives.
So I'm a big believer that consumers have an influence on corporations.
From this, we considered a consumer advocacy organization who blacklisted companies who use too much plastic. We came up with 3 decision criteria to evaluate our potential solutions against. They were the amount of plastic actually reduced, financial sustainability, and feasibility for 4 students to pull it off. From our criteria, we realized that as a team of 4 students, our best option would be to pursue the Chrome extension, since it would have significant reach with little capital needed compared to the other options. Now, our prototype, Ecobot, is simple. It will take the following criteria into account. Is the product sustainably created? How much plastic is used in the shipping process? How far does the product come from? You would simply click on a page, go to the checkout, and then launch our Chrome extension. This will give the product a grade from 0 to 100 on how sustainable it is, and show alternatives for similar products that you can buy at other stores. This business will be sustainable based on the finder's fees we charge to online stores for diverting a sale to them. As we were making our mock-up, we realized that this solution would have applications beyond just finding products with less plastic or that were biodegradable. It can be used to source various kinds of sustainable products and help tackle issues beyond just plastic, from clothing to food to household accessories, or even beyond just how well a company does environmentally, but their social initiatives as well. A solution like this can be scaled easily, maintained affordably, and is an effective way to solve the problem of lack of awareness and acts as a constant reminder that you do have a choice. You can act sustainably.